Mars is one of the planets humans have been trying to go to for years, and with advanced technology and new spacecrafts, it is possible to go there. But ever wonder how? Let's take a look at a Soyuz rocket, then an Orion spacecraft. Soyuz rocket launches from Kazakhstan and takes 3 new crew members to the ISS in just a few hours or 2 days. If you are doing a short docking, it will take roughly 5 to 6 hours. If you are doing a long docking, it will take about 2 days. The Orion spacecraft will launch from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida aboard a SLS Block 1 rocket. The Soyuz rocket orbits Earth and gets to the ISS with rarely any problems, but the Orion rocket has many ups and downs. The EM-1, or Exploration Mission 1, is going to be one of the scariest events to ever occur in human space exploration. Unlike a Soyuz rocket, the Orion spacecraft can carry 4 astronauts inside rather than 3. Orion has to be one tough spacecraft to withstand the extreme radiation and velocity. Now that we know a little more about the Orion spacecraft, let's get into the takeoff sequence. Roughly 10 seconds before takeoff, the 2 solid rocket boosters fire, and then the 4 RS-25 engines fire as well, providing the most amount of thrust possible. About 1 minute into the flight, the 2 solid rocket boosters will be jettisoned. The launch abort system will be jettisoned as well. It is a safety feature to pull Orion and its crew out of danger. The Mission Control Center in Texas is monitoring the flight. As the Orion spacecraft passes over the Indian Ocean, the communication signals they have is momentarily lost. Once Orion has completed 1 orbit around Earth, the upper stage of the rocket will fire again. This will take the Orion spacecraft and its crew to the moon. Orion is 3,600 miles above Earth. That is 15 times higher from the planet than the International Space Station. Since Orion and its crew are heading toward the moon, it will pass through the Van Allen belts, an area of dangerous radiation. Since the Van Allen belts have extreme radiation, it doesn't just harm the crew, it can also harm the computers and electronics. Once the Orion spacecraft have left its 3,600-mile orbit, it will then jettison its propulsion stage. All that's left now is the Orion spacecraft and its crew. Orion will then orbit the moon. Once it has orbited the moon, it will then fire again to go to Mars. This is going to be one of the most exciting moments for humans. Once Orion and its crew are ready to return home, they will then pass the moon again and head toward Earth. They will also go through the Van Allen belts again. Once the Orion spacecraft gets to the Pacific Ocean off the San Diego coast, the upper stage of the rocket will trigger separation. The jets will fire to turn into the proper orientation to re-enter the atmosphere. Orion is traveling more than 20,000 miles per hour. Because of their high altitude and velocity, Orion has air particles pushed out of the way to create an envelope of hot plasma. Temperatures can be up to 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and the shielding will protect the Orion spacecraft. Mission Control is monitoring the flight, and then they will lose communication again because no data can penetrate the plasma. Even in the atmosphere 75 miles above Earth, the Orion spacecraft is still on their own until they land and until the rescue team will come and get them. Orion has parachutes and will be deployed in stages. The 4-bay cover will be jettisoned, the 2 drogue chutes will be deployed, and slow the returning capsule down to 175 miles per hour. Then the 3 main parachutes will be opened. It will slow down the returning spacecraft to 20 miles per hour. After the spacecraft has splashed down in the ocean, the rescue team will come out and get them. There's no doubt in my mind that anything is easy and that something will happen fast, but I guarantee you at some point in our lifetime, someone will take a step on planet Mars. I'm really looking forward to a new chapter in human space exploration.
Back home to you.